During the Depression, a talented young entrepreneur's ability to craft design with leading-edge technology caught the attention of Frank Lloyd Wright. The young man worked as a refrigeration consultant for the famed architect, creating specially designed refrigeration units.
When he started the business in 45, he virtually had no cash, he had no employees, no facilities. The only thing he had was his own ingenuity.
The Sub-Zero heritage of innovation began some 60 years ago when Westy F. Bakke changed kitchens forever. Founded in 1945, Westy's company anticipated family culinary needs by perfecting the storage of foods at sub-zero temperatures. With his son Bud in the late 1950s, Sub-Zero pioneered the built-in refrigerator category by introducing the first ever cabinet flush unit. This kind of forward-thinking innovation established Sub-Zero as the leader in luxury refrigeration. Constantly on the cutting edge of technology, Sub-Zero next pioneered food preservation with the invention of dual refrigeration, keeping foods fresher and preventing odor transfer. Today, led by Westy's grandson Jim, Sub-Zero continues the family tradition of innovation and the highest standards of craftsmanship. Part of being a family-run business is being proud of every piece of equipment created. After all, a refrigerator is only as good as the construction that goes into producing it, and Sub-Zero equipment is built by hand in the USA with materials and workmanship that are the best in the industry. Because of its superior construction, Sub-Zero products are remarkably energy efficient and meet rigid Department of Energy standards. The door's magnetic gasket seals extra tight, holding in the cold air and holding down your energy bills. Even our largest refrigerator freezer uses less energy than a 100-watt light bulb. Sub-Zero offers the ultimate in refrigeration by combining innovative craftsmanship, design, function, and style. It's what turned a young entrepreneur's fledgling company into the leader of luxury refrigeration and food preservation.
When my grandfather passed away in 1974, Sub-Zero was a very small company. I think he would be obviously very proud of the heritage that he started here with the company, and I think he would just be overwhelmed by what he would see here today.